Mom, Dad. But I can't marry someone I don't love.
You don't have a choice anyway. You are adopted.
It was her wedding day, but she wasn't smiling. Her heart was heavy. She stood in front of the altar, wearing a beautiful white gown, but she felt nothing. The man standing beside her was not the man she loved. Her real love was waiting in the shadows, too afraid to show his face. The only thing that was certain in her mind was that she had no choice. They had forced her into this marriage. She had always known she was different. When she was young, she had often wondered why she looked so different from the rest of her family. Her parents were wealthy, well known in their town, and had a good reputation. But she was adopted. From a young age, she understood that she had to stay in line, to be the good daughter, the obedient one, the one who would one day marry a man that her parents chose. She had been raised to think that money and status were the most important things in life. But there was something they hadn't counted on: her heart.
Before we continue, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel for awesome stories.
Her heart had always belonged to Michael. He was different. Michael wasn't rich. He didn't come from a prestigious family, and he didn't have connections that could help him climb the social ladder. But he had a kindness in him that no one else did. He made her laugh, he cared about her thoughts, and he saw her for who she truly was, not for the name or the wealth that came with her. But none of that mattered when her parents made their decision. They had always treated her like a tool to be used for their gain. When she was old enough to marry, they decided that it was time to set up the perfect match for her. And that's when they found Samuel. Samuel came from a family with money, but not much else. He wasn't cruel, but he wasn't kind either. He was obedient, just like her, and that was the trait her parents valued above all. They had always been strict with her, but this time their demand felt like a sentence. They didn't care about her happiness. They cared about appearances. They cared about status. Samuel was a good match for them. Michael, on the other hand, was a nobody to them. His family didn't have wealth or the right connections. It didn't matter that he loved her. It didn't matter that they had shared so many beautiful moments together. What mattered was that her parents saw Samuel as the man who could offer her a future of wealth and security, not just love. Her heart shattered when she heard the news. She begged her parents to reconsider, to understand that she didn't want to marry Samuel. She wanted Michael. But her parents were unmoved. They told her that as an adopted child, she didn't have a choice in matters like this. They had raised her, given her everything, and now they expected her to return the favor by making this sacrifice. If she didn't, they threatened to cut her off completely. Her world